Lesson 1, Fitness Talk.
Hi Anna, I had an amazing workout today. I pushed myself to the limit.
Hi John, that sounds pretty intense. Do you have any tips for staying motivated during workouts?
Absolutely. One thing that helps me stay motivated is setting specific goals. It gives me something to work towards and keeps me focused.
That's a great idea. How do you track your progress?
I use a fitness app on my phone to track my workouts and monitor my progress. It's really helpful to see how far I've come.
I should try that too. By the way, do you have any recommendations for exercises that can be done at home?
Definitely. Bodyweight exercises like push-ups, squats, and lunges are great options. You can also try yoga or Pilates for flexibility and strength.
Thanks for the suggestions. I'll give them a try. Do you have any advice for avoiding injuries during workouts?
It's important to listen to your body and not push yourself too hard. Warm up before exercising and always use proper form to prevent injuries.
I'll keep that in mind. By the way, do you follow any specific diet to complement your workouts?
I try to eat a balanced diet with plenty of fruits, vegetables, lean proteins, and healthy fats. It helps me fuel my workouts and recover faster.
That makes sense. I'll try to make healthier food choices too. Thanks for the tips.
You're welcome. If you have any more questions about fitness, feel free to ask. I'm always here to help.
Lesson 2, Finding the Perfect Pet Bed.
Hi Anna, I need a new bed for my dog. Did you see any pet beds?
Hi John. Yes, I've come across some great options for pet beds.
That's fantastic. I want to make sure my dog is comfortable and well rested.
There are various types of pet beds available. What size is your dog?
My dog is a medium-sized breed. I think a bed with enough space would be ideal.
Have you considered getting an orthopedic bed? They provide extra support for joints.
That's a good point. My dog is getting older, so an orthopedic bed might be beneficial.
I've also seen some beds with memory foam padding. They're quite plush and cozy.
Oh, that sounds perfect. I want my dog to have a soft and comfortable place to sleep.
Another option is a raised bed. It keeps the dog off the ground and provides air circulation.
That could be useful, especially during hot weather. I'll keep that in mind.
Don't forget to consider the bed's washability. Dogs can get messy at times.
Absolutely. A bed with a removable and washable cover would be convenient.
I've seen some pet beds with waterproof covers too. They're great for accidents or spills.
That's a good feature to have. It would make cleaning easier.
You might also want to check if the bed has non-slip or anti-skid bottom material.
That's a great suggestion. I don't want the bed sliding around when my dog jumps on it.
Lastly, consider the design and aesthetics. You want the bed to fit well with your home decor.
That's true. It would be nice to have a pet bed that blends seamlessly with my interior.
I'll send you some links and recommendations for pet beds. You can take a look.
Thank you. I appreciate your help and expertise in finding the perfect bed.
You're welcome. I'm happy to assist you. Let's make sure your dog gets a good night's sleep.
Absolutely. My furry friend deserves the best. Thanks again.
Lesson 3: Fitness and Breakfast.
Hi Anna, have you been to the fitness center in our apartment complex?
Hi John, yes, I've been there a few times. It's really nice.
That's great. I've been thinking about starting a fitness routine. Do you have any tips?
Sure. First, start with some simple exercises like walking or jogging on the treadmill. It's a good way to get your heart rate up.
That sounds doable. How often should I go?
Aim for at least 3 times a week to start. You can gradually increase the frequency as you get more comfortable.
Okay, I'll give it a try. By the way, I heard the fitness center also offers group classes. Have you tried any?
Yes, I've attended a few classes. They have yoga, Zumba, and even spin classes. It's a fun way to stay active.
That sounds interesting. I'll definitely check them out. Oh, and I heard they also serve a complimentary breakfast in the clubhouse. Have you tried it?
Yes, I have. The breakfast spread is wonderful. They have a variety of options like fresh fruits, cereal, pastries, and even made-to-order omelets.
That's fantastic. Should we inform the management if we have any preferences or dietary restrictions?
Absolutely. They are very accommodating. Just let them know about any specific dietary needs, and they will make sure to cater to them.
That's good to know. I'll make sure to inform them about my preferences. Thanks for the advice.
Lesson 4: Shopping List.
Hi Anna, I need to go grocery shopping later. Is there anything specific you want me to get?
Hi John. Okay, I'll make sure to get them. Is there anything specific you want?
Could you please grab some fresh fruits like apples, bananas, and oranges?
Sure, I'll add those to the list. Anything else you need from the produce section?
Yes, we're running low on vegetables. Can you pick up some broccoli, carrots, and spinach?
Noted. I'll make sure to get fresh and crisp ones for you. Anything else?
We're also out of eggs and milk. Can you grab a dozen eggs and a carton of milk?
Absolutely. Eggs and milk are essential. I'll make sure to get them for you as well.
Thank you. Oh, and one more thing. We need some bread and peanut butter.
No problem. I'll add bread and peanut butter to the list. Any specific type of bread or brand of peanut butter?
Just a regular loaf of whole wheat bread, and any smooth peanut butter will do.
Got it. Anything else I should add to the list?
We could use some pasta and pasta sauce for a quick dinner option.
Great idea. I'll make sure to get your favorite pasta and a jar of pasta sauce.
Thank you. I appreciate your help with the shopping.
It's my pleasure. I'm happy to assist. Is there anything else you need?
I think that's it for now. I'll let you know if anything else comes up. Thank you again.
Lesson 5: Expressing Opinions.
Hi Anna, I've been thinking about redecorating my living room. I want to give it a fresh new look.
Hi John, that's a great idea. Have you thought about what style you'd like to go for?
I'm considering a modern and minimalist style. I want to create a clean and uncluttered space.
That sounds like a good choice. Have you thought about the color scheme?
Yes, I'm thinking of using a neutral color palette with pops of bold colors as accents.
That could create a nice balance. What about furniture? Any specific pieces you're interested in?
I'm looking for sleek and functional furniture. I want pieces that provide both comfort and style.
That's important. Lighting can also make a big difference in creating the right atmosphere. Have you considered that?
Absolutely. I'm planning to have a mix of natural and artificial light sources to create a warm and inviting ambience.
That sounds lovely. How about adding some artwork or decorative elements?
I'll definitely consider it. I think adding art and decorative items can bring personality to the space.
Definitely. It's important to let your own style shine through. Is there anything you're unsure about or need advice on?
I'm not sure about the best way to arrange the furniture. I want to maximize space and ensure good flow.
You can try different furniture arrangements on paper or use online room planning tools. It can help you visualize different layouts.
That's a great suggestion. I'll give it a try. Thanks.
Lesson 6: The Power of Laughter.
Hi Anna, I recently watched a comedy show, and it was hilarious.
Hi John, that sounds like a fun time. Laughter really is the best medicine, isn't it?
Absolutely. It's amazing how a good laugh can instantly lift your mood and make you feel better.
It's true. Do you have any favorite comedians or comedy movies?
I'm a big fan of stand-up comedy. Dave Chappelle and Amy Schumer always crack me up.
They're both talented comedians. I enjoy watching comedy movies too. They're perfect for a lighthearted evening.
Definitely. Laughter is a great way to unwind and relieve stress. Have you ever tried laughter yoga?
No, I haven't. What's laughter yoga?
It's a practice that combines laughter exercises with deep breathing. It's meant to promote overall well-being and boost positivity.
That sounds interesting. I'll definitely give it a try. Laughter really does have a positive impact on our mental and physical health.
Absolutely. It's contagious too. When you share a good laugh with others, it creates a sense of connection and joy.
I completely agree. It's amazing how laughter can bring people together and create a positive atmosphere.
It's also a great icebreaker in social situations. A good sense of humor can help you make new friends and build relationships.
That's true. A shared laughter can break down barriers and make conversations more enjoyable.
Laughter truly is a universal language. It transcends cultural and language barriers, bringing people closer.
I'm glad you liked it. Laughter really is a precious gift that we should embrace and share with others.
Absolutely. Let's always find reasons to laugh and spread the joy. It's good for our well being and makes life more fun.
Lesson 7: Natural Pest Repellents.
Hi Anna, I've been having some trouble with pests in my garden lately.
Hi John, that can be frustrating. Have you tried using any pest repellents?
Yes, I've been using natural pest repellents like neem oil, and it works well.
That's great to hear. How exactly does neem oil work as a pest repellent?
Neem oil contains compounds that repel insects and pests. It disrupts their feeding and breeding cycles, keeping them away from plants.
That sounds effective. Are there any other natural pest repellents you've tried?
I've also used garlic spray and peppermint oil. They both have strong odors that pests don't like.
Interesting. I didn't know garlic and peppermint could repel pests. How do you make the garlic spray?
It's simple. You just crush some garlic cloves and mix them with water. Then, you can spray it on plants to keep pests away.
That's a handy DIY solution. And what about the peppermint oil? How do you use it?
You can dilute peppermint oil with water and spray it around the garden. It acts as a natural deterrent for pests.
I'll definitely give these natural pest repellents a try. It's great to have alternatives to chemical-based pesticides.
Absolutely. Natural pest repellents are safer for the environment and don't harm beneficial insects.
That's a big plus. It's important to maintain a healthy balance in the ecosystem. Do you have any other tips for pest control?
Another tip is to regularly inspect your plants for signs of pest damage. Early detection can help prevent infestations.
That's a good point. Being proactive can save your plants from extensive damage. Thank you for sharing these tips.
You're welcome. I hope these natural pest repellents work well for you too. If you have any more questions, feel free to ask.
Lesson 8: Sticking to a budget.
Hi Anna, another week has passed, and it's time to review our expenses.
Hi John, you're right. It's important to stay on top of our finances. I've been keeping track of our expenses.
That's great. It's crucial to have a clear understanding of where our money is going.
Absolutely. It helps us make informed decisions and ensures we stick to our budget.
I agree. Let's go through our expenses for the week and identify any areas where we can cut back.
Sounds good. I noticed that we spent quite a bit on dining out. Maybe we can reduce the frequency and cook more meals at home.
That's a good idea. Cooking at home not only saves money but also allows us to eat healthier.
I also noticed some unnecessary impulse purchases. We should be more mindful and think twice before buying non-essential items.
You're right. Impulse buying can quickly add up. We should prioritize our needs over wants.
Absolutely. It's important to differentiate between what we truly need and what we simply desire.
Another area where we can cut back is entertainment. Instead of going to the movies, we can have movie nights at home.
That's a great suggestion. We can create a cozy atmosphere and enjoy movies without spending a lot of money.
I've also been looking into finding more affordable alternatives for our regular expenses, like switching to a cheaper phone plan or finding better deals on utilities.
That's proactive thinking. It's always a good idea to explore different options and find ways to save.
We should also set realistic goals for saving money. It's important to have a clear purpose for our savings.
I agree. Whether it's for a vacation, emergency fund, or future investments, having a goal can motivate us to stay on track.
Let's make sure we stick to our budget and hold each other accountable. We can support and encourage each other along the way.
Absolutely. Together, we can achieve our financial goals and live a more financially secure life.
I'm glad you're on the same page. Let's make sure we prioritize our needs, cut back on unnecessary expenses, and work towards a brighter financial future.
Lesson 9: Becoming the best version of yourself.
Hi Anna, I've been reflecting on personal growth and self-improvement lately.
Hi John, that's a great topic. It's crucial to continuously strive to become the best version of ourselves.
Absolutely. It allows us to learn, grow, and reach our full potential. What are some areas you'd like to focus on?
One area I'd like to improve is my communication skills. I want to become a better listener and express myself more effectively.
That's a valuable goal. Good communication skills are essential in all aspects of life, whether personal or professional.
I think it's also important to work on our emotional intelligence. Understanding and managing our emotions can greatly impact our relationships and overall well-being.
I couldn't agree more. Emotional intelligence helps us empathize with others and handle difficult situations with grace and composure.
Another aspect I'd like to develop is my time management skills. Being able to prioritize tasks and manage my time effectively will help me be more productive.
Time management is indeed crucial. It allows us to make the most of our days and achieve our goals without feeling overwhelmed.
I also want to focus on self-care and maintaining a healthy work-life balance. Taking care of ourselves physically and mentally is essential for long-term success and happiness.
That's an important point. We need to prioritize self-care to avoid burnout and maintain our overall well-being.
I think it's also beneficial to embrace a growth mindset. Believing in our ability to learn and improve fosters resilience and a willingness to take on new challenges.
Absolutely. A growth mindset enables us to see setbacks as opportunities for growth and to continuously push ourselves outside of our comfort zones.
Lastly, I believe in the power of lifelong learning. Continuously seeking knowledge and acquiring new skills keeps our minds sharp and opens doors to new opportunities.
Lifelong learning is indeed a powerful tool. It allows us to adapt to a rapidly changing world and stay relevant in our personal and professional lives.
I'm glad we share the same perspective. Let's commit to our personal growth journeys and support each other along the way.
Absolutely. Together, we can inspire each other to become the best versions of ourselves and lead fulfilling lives.
I'm grateful to have you as a partner in this journey. Let's embrace personal growth and achieve our full potential.
Likewise, here's to continuous learning, growth, and becoming the best versions of ourselves.
Lesson 10: Exploring Barbadian Cuisine.
Hi Anna, have you ever been to Barbados? I heard the food there is amazing.
Hi. No, I haven't been to Barbados, but I've heard great things about their cuisine. I'd love to try it someday.
Barbadian cuisine is known for its unique flavors and influences from African, Indian, and British cuisines.
That sounds fascinating. What are some traditional dishes I should definitely try if I visit Barbados?
One of the must-try dishes is flying fish. It's a staple in Barbadian cuisine and often served fried or steamed with a flavorful sauce.
Flying fish? That sounds interesting. I'm always up for trying new seafood dishes.
You should also try kuku, which is a traditional dish made from cornmeal and okra. It's often served with flying fish.
Cuckoo sounds delicious. I enjoy trying dishes that highlight local ingredients and flavors.
Another popular dish is macaroni pie. It's similar to macaroni and cheese but with a Bajan twist, often incorporating additional spices and seasonings.
I love macaroni and cheese, so a Bajan version sounds like a tasty variation.
When it comes to street food, don't miss out on trying supa, which is a tasty soup made with pumpkin, sweet potato, and other vegetables.
Supa sounds comforting and flavorful. I'll make sure to try it if I get the chance.
And of course, you can't leave Barbados without trying their famous rum punch. It's a refreshing and tropical cocktail made with local rum and fruit juices.
Rum punch sounds like the perfect drink to enjoy while experiencing the beautiful beaches of Barbados.
Absolutely. Barbados offers a wonderful blend of delicious food, stunning landscapes, and vibrant culture.
It sounds like a dream destination for any food lover and travel enthusiast.
I can't wait for the opportunity to visit Barbados and savor all the culinary delights it has to offer.
Me too. Let's make sure to add Barbados to our travel bucket list and indulge in their amazing cuisine.
Definitely. Exploring different cuisines is not only a great way to satisfy our taste buds but also to immerse ourselves in the culture of a place.
I couldn't agree more. Trying new dishes opens up a whole new world of flavors and experiences.
Here's to future adventures and culinary discoveries. Cheers!
Lesson 11: Cooking homemade tomato sauce.
Hi Anna, I'm thinking of making pasta for dinner tonight. Should we make a simple tomato sauce to go with it?
Hi. That sounds perfect. Homemade tomato sauce always adds a delicious flavor to pasta dishes. What ingredients do we need?
We'll need ripe tomatoes as the base. It's best to use fresh tomatoes for a rich and vibrant sauce.
That sounds great. I love using fresh ingredients in cooking. What else do we need?
We'll also need olive oil to saute the tomatoes and add richness to the sauce. It's a key ingredient in Italian cuisine.
Olive oil is a staple in my kitchen. I love its distinct flavor and versatility in cooking.
We'll also need garlic to add a savory taste to the sauce. It pairs perfectly with tomatoes.
Garlic is one of my favorite ingredients. It adds so much flavor to any dish.
To enhance the taste, we can add some herbs like basil and oregano. They give the sauce a lovely aroma and depth of flavor.
Fresh herbs always make a difference in cooking. I like how they elevate the taste of the dish.
We can't forget about seasoning. Salt and pepper are essential to balance the flavors and bring out the natural sweetness of the tomatoes.
Seasoning is important. It's all about finding the right balance to make the flavors shine.
Lastly, if you like a bit of heat, we can add a pinch of red pepper flakes for a subtle kick in the sauce.
I enjoy a little spiciness in my food. A pinch of red pepper flakes will add a nice touch.
Now that we have all the ingredients, let's start by blanching the tomatoes to remove the skins and prepare them for the sauce.
Blanching the tomatoes will make them easier to work with. I'll get the pot of boiling water ready.
Once the tomatoes are blanched, we can peel and chop them. Meanwhile, I'll heat the olive oil in a pan and sauté the garlic.
Sounds like a plan. While you sauté the garlic, I'll take care of peeling and chopping the tomatoes.
After the garlic is fragrant, we can add the chopped tomatoes to the pan and let them simmer until they break down and form a thick sauce.
The aroma of sautéed garlic and simmering tomatoes is making my mouth water. I can't wait to taste the sauce.
Once the sauce is thickened, we can stir in the herbs and season with salt, pepper, and a pinch of red pepper flakes if desired.
The herbs and seasonings will add the final touches and elevate the flavors of the sauce. It's all coming together nicely.
Absolutely. Now, let the sauce simmer for a little longer to allow all the flavors to meld together. Then, we can serve it over our favorite pasta.
I'm looking forward to enjoying a delicious homemade pasta with this flavorful tomato sauce. It's going to be a satisfying meal.
Indeed. Cooking together and experimenting with different flavors is always a fun and rewarding experience.
Lesson 12: Staying active and coping with stress.
Hi Anna, I've been feeling a bit sluggish lately. They'll get us moving soon, right?
Hi. I hope so too. Staying active is important for both our physical and mental well-being. How have you been coping with everything?
It's been challenging, but I've been trying to incorporate some exercise into my daily routine. It helps me relieve stress and clear my mind.
That's great. Exercise is a fantastic way to manage stress and improve overall mood. What activities have you been doing?
I've been going for regular runs in the morning. It energizes me for the day and boosts my productivity.
Running is an excellent cardio exercise. I'm glad you found something that works for you. Have you tried any other activities?
Yes, I've also been doing some strength training at home using body weight exercises. It helps me build strength and maintain muscle tone.
That's a good idea. Strength training is important for overall fitness and helps prevent muscle loss. I should incorporate that into my routine too.
Absolutely. It's never too late to start. You can begin with simple exercises like squats, push-ups, and planks.
I'll give them a try. It's important to start with exercises that suit our fitness levels. I don't want to push myself too hard at first.
That's a smart approach. Listen to your body and gradually increase the intensity as you get stronger. And don't forget to warm up before each workout.
Warming up is essential to prevent injuries. I'll make sure to include it in my exercise routine. By the way, have you tried any online fitness classes?
Yes, I've been following some online workout videos. They provide guidance and variety to keep my workouts interesting.
That sounds fun. I'll look into online classes too. It's nice to have guidance and a sense of community even when exercising at home.
Absolutely. Online fitness communities can be a great source of motivation and support. It's a way to connect with others who share similar goals.
That's true. It's important to find ways to stay connected even when we can't physically be together. Exercise can help with that too.
Definitely. Physical activity releases endorphins, which are feel good hormones that can improve our mood and reduce anxiety.
I've experienced that firsthand. Exercise always leaves me feeling more positive and energized. It's a natural stress reliever.
It's amazing how something as simple as moving our bodies can have such a positive impact on our mental and emotional well being.
Absolutely. It's a reminder that taking care of ourselves is crucial, especially during challenging times. We have to prioritize our health.
Well said. Let's continue to prioritize our well being by staying active and finding joy in the process.
Lesson 13: Exploring the Art Store.
Hi Anna, I'm excited about our trip to the art store. It'll be fun to explore and get some supplies.
Hi. I'm looking forward to it too. The art store is always filled with inspiration. What do you plan to get?
I'm thinking of getting some acrylic paints and brushes. I want to try my hand at painting landscapes.
That sounds like a great idea. Acrylic paints are versatile and easy to work with. I'm planning to get some sketchbooks and pencils for my drawings.
Sketchbooks are essential for artists. It's a great way to capture ideas and practice different techniques. What else are you interested in?
I also want to explore watercolor paints. The transparency and flow of watercolors create beautiful effects.
Watercolors are fantastic for creating delicate and organic artworks. They have a unique charm to them. I might give them a try too.
That would be wonderful. We can experiment and share our creations with each other. It'll be a great learning experience.
Absolutely. Sharing our artwork and receiving feedback can help us grow as artists. Do you have any specific techniques or styles you want to explore?
I'm interested in learning more about ink drawing and pen and ink techniques. The precision and detail they offer are fascinating.
Ink drawing requires patience and precision, but the results can be stunning. I'm also curious about mixed media art. Combining different materials and textures can create interesting effects.
Mixed media art allows for endless possibilities and encourages experimentation. It's a great way to break free from traditional boundaries.
Definitely. Art is all about expression and pushing boundaries. It's a way to communicate and connect with others on a deeper level.
That's so true. Art has the power to evoke emotions and tell stories. It's a universal language that transcends barriers.
I couldn't agree more. Art allows us to explore our creativity and discover new perspectives. It's a lifelong journey of self discovery.
Lesson 14, Networking at Events.
Hi Anna, yes, I was at one last week. Did you meet any interesting people at the event you attended?
Hi. Yes, I had a chance to connect with some fascinating individuals. Networking is always an exciting opportunity. How about you?
Absolutely, networking opens doors to new connections and opportunities. I met a few professionals in my field who shared valuable insights and experiences.
That's wonderful. It's great to connect with like-minded individuals who can offer guidance and support. Did you exchange contact information?
Yes, I made sure to exchange business cards with the people I met. It's important to follow up and maintain those connections beyond the event.
That's a smart approach. Following up shows your genuine interest in building a relationship. Did you have any memorable conversations?
I had a particularly interesting conversation with an entrepreneur who shared their journey of starting a successful business. It was inspiring and motivating.
That sounds amazing. Learning from others who have achieved success can provide valuable insights and help us grow. Did you discuss any current industry trends?
Yes, we talked about the latest developments in our industry and shared thoughts on upcoming trends. It's important to stay informed and adapt to the changing landscape.
Absolutely. Keeping up with industry trends is crucial for professional growth and staying ahead of the curve. Did you attend any informative sessions or workshops?
Yes, I attended a few workshops that focused on leadership and personal development. It was a great opportunity to enhance my skills and gain new perspectives.
That's fantastic. Continuous learning is key to personal and professional growth. Did you participate in any group discussions or panel sessions?
Yes, I participated in a panel discussion where we discussed challenges and opportunities in our industry. It was an interactive session with diverse viewpoints.
Panel discussions offer a platform for meaningful dialogue and exchange of ideas. It's a great way to gain different perspectives and broaden our knowledge. Did you enjoy the event overall?
Absolutely. The event was well organized, and I left feeling inspired and motivated. Attending such events always fuels my passion for my work.
Lesson 15, Capturing the Beauty of Nature.
Hi Anna, I agree, nature is so beautiful to capture. Have you tried photography as a way to preserve those moments?
Hi. Absolutely, photography is a wonderful medium to capture the essence and beauty of nature. Do you have any favorite subjects to photograph?
I'm particularly drawn to landscapes and wildlife. The vastness of nature and the intricate details of animals fascinate me. What about you?
I enjoy capturing the play of light and shadows in forests and capturing the colors of flowers in close-up shots. Nature offers endless possibilities for stunning photographs.
That's amazing. The play of light and shadow can create a magical atmosphere in photographs. Do you have any tips for capturing the perfect shot?
One tip is to pay attention to composition. Framing your subject in an interesting way can add depth and visual appeal to your photographs. Also, patience is key when photographing wildlife or waiting for the perfect lighting conditions.
Composition and patience are indeed crucial. It's important to find the right angle and perspective to tell a compelling story through your photographs. Have you experimented with different camera settings?
Yes, experimenting with different camera settings can yield unique results. Adjusting the aperture, shutter speed, and ISO can help you achieve the desired effect and capture the beauty of nature more effectively.
That's a great point. Understanding how different camera settings work together can enhance your photography skills. Have you ever tried long exposure photography?
Yes, long exposure photography can create stunning effects, especially when capturing flowing water or star trails. It adds a sense of motion and drama to the images. Have you given it a try?
I have dabbled in long exposure photography, especially with waterfalls. The silky smooth effect it creates is mesmerizing. It's a technique that requires practice and experimentation. Do you have any favorite photography locations?
I love visiting national parks and botanical gardens. They offer a diverse range of natural beauty and opportunities for fantastic photographs. Exploring new locations can also spark creativity. How about you?
National parks are indeed fantastic locations. I also enjoy photographing at the beach, capturing seascapes and the interplay between land and sea. Nature's elements add depth and emotion to the photographs.
Absolutely, the beach provides a unique setting for photography. The changing tides, vibrant sunsets, and coastal landscapes offer endless inspiration. Do you have any plans for a photography trip?
I'm planning to visit a nearby nature reserve next month. It's known for its diverse wildlife and breathtaking scenery. I'm excited to capture the beauty of nature in that area. How about you?
That sounds like an exciting trip. I'm planning to visit a botanical garden known for its stunning flower displays. I can't wait to capture the vibrant colors and intricate details. Let's share our photos when we return.
Definitely. Sharing our photographs and exchanging feedback can help us improve our skills and appreciate each other's unique perspectives. Let's capture and celebrate the beauty of nature together.
Lesson 16, A Good Night's Sleep.
Hi Anna, I had a really long day at work today. I could use some advice on getting a good night's sleep.
Hi. I'm sorry to hear that. Getting enough rest is important for your well-being. What seems to be the problem?
Well, lately, I've been having trouble falling asleep. I lie in bed for hours before I can finally drift off.
That can be frustrating. Have you tried establishing a bedtime routine?
Yes, I have, but it doesn't seem to help much. I've tried reading a book or listening to calming music, but but still, my mind keeps racing.
Perhaps you can try some relaxation techniques, like deep breathing or meditation. They can help calm your mind and prepare your body for sleep.
That's a good idea. I'll give it a try. Do you have any other suggestions?
Another thing you can do is create a sleep-friendly environment. Make sure your bedroom is cool, dark, and quiet. You can also try using a white noise machine or earplugs if you're easily disturbed by noise.
I'll definitely make those changes. Hopefully, they'll make a difference. By the way, what about caffeine and electronic devices?
Good point. You should avoid consuming caffeine in the evening, as it can interfere with your sleep. And it's best to limit your screen time before bed, as the blue light emitted by electronic devices can disrupt your sleep cycle.
I didn't realize that. I'll cut back on caffeine and avoid screens before bed. Thanks for the tip.
You're welcome. I hope these suggestions help you get a good night's sleep. Remember, establishing a consistent sleep schedule and creating a relaxing bedtime routine are key.
I'll keep that in mind. Thanks again. I appreciate your help.
Lesson 17, Exploring the Grand Canyon.
Hi Anna, have you ever been to the Grand Canyon? I've heard it's breathtaking.
Hi. Yes, I had the opportunity to visit the Grand Canyon a few years ago. It truly is a natural wonder.
That's amazing. What was it like? I can only imagine the views must be incredible.
It's hard to put into words, but the Grand Canyon is vast and awe-inspiring. The sheer size and depth of the canyon are mind-boggling. The views are absolutely breathtaking.
Wow, I can only imagine standing there and taking it all in. Did you explore the canyon on foot?
Yes, I did some hiking along the rim of the canyon. There are several trails that offer different views and levels of difficulty. It's a great way to immerse yourself in the beauty of the canyon.
That sounds like an unforgettable experience. Were there any specific spots or viewpoints that stood out to you?
Definitely. One of the most popular viewpoints is the South Rim, which offers panoramic vistas of the canyon. Another must-see spot is the North Rim, which provides a different perspective and is less crowded.
It must have been quite an adventure. Did you come across any wildlife during your visit?
Yes, I spotted some mule deer and squirrels along the trails. The Grand Canyon is home to a variety of wildlife, including California condors, bighorn sheep, and even mountain lions, although they are rarely seen.
That's fascinating. It's incredible how nature thrives in such a harsh environment. Were there any other interesting features or attractions?
Absolutely. The Grand Canyon Skywalk is a popular attraction. It's a glass bridge that extends out over the canyon, offering a thrilling and unique perspective. There are also helicopter tours available for an aerial view of the canyon.
That sounds both exciting and a bit nerve-wracking. I'll have to add those to my bucket list. Is there anything else I should know before visiting?
It's important to stay hydrated and be prepared for the weather. The temperatures can vary greatly, so it's a good idea to dress in layers. And of course, don't forget your camera to capture the incredible scenery.
Thank you so much for sharing your experience. I can't wait to visit the Grand Canyon and witness its beauty firsthand.
Lesson 18: High-Intensity Workouts.
Hi Anna, have you ever tried high-intensity workouts? I've been doing them for about an hour each session, and it sounds intense.
Hi. Yes, I'm familiar with high-intensity workouts. They can be challenging but very effective. Are you following a specific program?
Yes, I recently started a program that incorporates HIIT, high-intensity interval training, exercises. It's a combination of cardio and strength training.
That's great. HIIT workouts are known for their efficiency in burning calories and improving cardiovascular fitness. How do you find the sessions so far?
They're definitely intense, but I feel energized afterward. The workouts involve short bursts of intense exercises followed by brief recovery periods. It keeps me on my toes.
That's the beauty of HIIT. It keeps your heart rate up and maximizes calorie burn even after you've finished exercising. Have you noticed any changes in your fitness level?
Yes, I have. I feel more endurance and strength building up. Plus, I've noticed that my overall stamina has improved since I started these workouts.
That's fantastic progress. It's important to listen to your body and gradually increase the intensity as you build strength. Have you incorporated any rest days into your routine?
Absolutely. Rest and recovery are crucial for allowing the body to repair and rebuild. I typically take 1 or 2 rest days a week to give my muscles time to recover.
That's a smart approach. It's essential to strike a balance between pushing yourself and giving your body the rest it needs. Have you considered adding any other forms of exercise to your routine?
Yes, I've been thinking about incorporating some flexibility and mobility exercises, like yoga or stretching, to improve my overall flexibility and prevent injuries.
That's a great idea. Flexibility training can complement your high-intensity workouts and help improve your range of motion. It's important to maintain a well-rounded fitness routine.
I completely agree. I want to make sure I'm taking care of my body in all aspects. By the way, do you have any tips for staying motivated during high intensity workouts?
Of course, one way to stay motivated is by setting specific, achievable goals. It could be completing a certain number of workouts per week or reaching a specific fitness milestone. Also, finding a workout buddy or joining a class can provide accountability and make it more enjoyable.
Those are excellent suggestions. Having a support system and measurable goals can definitely keep me motivated. Thanks.
Lesson 19: Planning the Perfect Itinerary.
Hi Anna, I've been researching our upcoming trip, and I think I've found the perfect itinerary. Let's also allocate some time for exploring the local cuisine.
Hi. That sounds great. A well-planned itinerary can make a trip much more enjoyable. I'm excited to try the local food. What destinations have you included?
I've included visits to a few historical landmarks, such as museums and ancient ruins. We can also explore some natural attractions like parks and beaches. And, of course, we can't miss out on the local markets and food stalls.
That sounds like a well-rounded plan. It's always interesting to learn about the history and culture of a place. Do you have any specific landmarks or attractions in mind?
Yes, I've highlighted a few must-see landmarks, like the ancient cathedral and the famous castle. We can take guided tours to learn more about their history and significance.
Excellent choices. Guided tours can provide valuable insights and make the experience more enriching. What about the local cuisine? Any particular dishes you're excited to try?
Absolutely. I've made a list of traditional dishes that we should try, like the local seafood specialties and regional desserts. I've also noted some highly recommended restaurants for an authentic dining experience.
That sounds delicious. Trying local dishes is an essential part of exploring a new place. It's a great way to immerse ourselves in the local culture. Don't forget to try the street food as well.
Oh, definitely. Street food is often a hidden gem with unique flavors. I'll make sure to include some time for street food exploration in our itinerary.
Perfect. It's also a good idea to allocate some free time for spontaneous adventures or relaxation. It's important to have a balance between planned activities and flexibility.
I completely agree. Leaving some room for flexibility allows us to discover unexpected gems or simply unwind and enjoy the surroundings. It's all part of the travel experience.
Absolutely. Traveling is not only about seeing the sights, but also about embracing the atmosphere and immersing ourselves in the destination. Do you have any other tips for planning a perfect itinerary?
One tip is to prioritize the must-see attractions and plan around them. Also, consider the proximity of different places to minimize travel time. And don't forget to check the opening hours and any necessary reservations.
Those are great tips. It's important to make the most of our time and ensure a smooth travel experience. I'm looking forward to this trip.
Me too. It's going to be an amazing adventure. Let's finalize the itinerary and get ready for an unforgettable journey.
Lesson 20: Perspectives and Travel Experiences.
Hi Anna, I couldn't help but notice your recent travel photos. The scenery looks amazing. That's one way to look at it. Despite the hiccup, did you enjoy the rest of your trip?
Hi. Thank you. Yes, despite the small hiccup, the overall trip was fantastic. The scenery was breathtaking, and I had some incredible experiences along the way.
That's wonderful to hear. It's often those unexpected moments that make a trip memorable. Can you share some highlights from your journey?
Absolutely. One of the highlights was hiking up a beautiful mountain and witnessing a stunning sunrise from the summit. The view was absolutely breathtaking.
Wow, that sounds like an unforgettable experience. Nature has a way of mesmerizing us with its beauty. Did you encounter any challenges during your hike?
Yes, there were a few challenges along the way. The trail was steep and rocky, and the weather started to change unexpectedly. But with determination and the help of fellow hikers, we made it to the top.
Overcoming challenges can make the experience even more rewarding. It's inspiring to see how you embraced the difficulties and reached the summit. Did you meet any interesting people during your trip?
Yes, I had the opportunity to meet some fascinating individuals from different parts of the world. We shared stories, exchanged travel tips, and formed connections that I'll cherish.
That's the beauty of travel, connecting with people from diverse backgrounds and cultures. It broadens our perspective and enriches our experiences. Did you try any local cuisine?
Absolutely. Trying local cuisine is one of my favorite parts of traveling. I indulged in traditional dishes like street food, authentic local delicacies, and even took a cooking class to learn how to prepare a regional dish.
That sounds amazing. Exploring the local cuisine is a great way to immerse yourself in the culture and flavors of a destination. Did you have any standout favorite dishes?
Oh, definitely. I discovered this incredible seafood dish that was bursting with flavors. The combination of fresh seafood, aromatic spices, and the local cooking techniques made it truly outstanding.
That sounds absolutely delicious. I'm getting hungry just hearing about it. Did you have any downtime to relax and soak in the local atmosphere?
Yes, I made sure to have some downtime to relax and enjoy the surroundings. I strolled through vibrant markets, visited tranquil parks, and even found a cozy cafe where I could sit back and people watch.
That sounds like the perfect way to unwind and absorb the local vibes. Sometimes, taking a moment to slow down and observe the daily life of a place can be just as rewarding as visiting the popular attractions.
Absolutely. It's those little moments that allow us to truly connect with a place and its people. Despite the hiccup, as you mentioned earlier, I'm grateful for the overall experience.
That's a great mindset to have. It's important to focus on the positive aspects and learn from any challenges we encounter during our travels. I'm glad you enjoyed the rest of your trip.
Thank you. It was a journey filled with wonderful memories and lessons. I can't wait for my next adventure.
I'm excited for you. It sounds like you had an amazing time. Here's to many more incredible travel experiences in the future.
Lesson 21: Mastering Public Speaking.
Hi Anna, have you ever had to act in public? Don't worry, it can be confusing for some people.
Hi. Yes, I've had a few experiences of performing or speaking in front of an audience. It can definitely be nerve-wracking, but with practice, it becomes more comfortable.
That's true. Public speaking can be intimidating, but it's an essential skill to have. What techniques have you found helpful in overcoming the nervousness?
One technique that has worked for me is thorough preparation. I make sure to practice my speech or performance multiple times, which boosts my confidence and helps me feel more in control.
Preparation is key indeed. Knowing your material inside out allows you to focus more on delivering your message and connecting with the audience. Have you ever faced any specific challenges while speaking in public?
One challenge I've encountered is managing stage fright. It's natural to feel anxious before going on stage, but I've learned to channel that energy into excitement and use it to enhance my performance.
That's a great approach. Instead of fighting against the nervousness, embracing it and channeling it positively can help you give a more dynamic and engaging presentation. Have you come across any tips for engaging the audience during a speech?
Absolutely. One tip is to establish a connection with the audience right from the beginning. You can start with a relatable story or an interesting fact that captures their attention and makes them feel involved.
Engaging the audience from the start is crucial. It sets the tone for the rest of the speech and helps create a rapport with the listeners. Have you ever had to handle unexpected situations while speaking in public?
Yes, there have been a few instances where unexpected situations arose during my presentations. In those moments, it's important to stay calm, think on your feet, and adapt to the situation while maintaining your composure.
Adapting to unexpected situations is a valuable skill. It shows your ability to think quickly and handle challenges gracefully. Have you received any feedback or constructive criticism about your public speaking skills?
Yes, feedback is essential for growth. I've received constructive criticism about my pacing and body language. It's been helpful in refining my delivery and making my presentations more engaging.
Feedback provides valuable insights for improvement. It's great that you are open to learning and refining your skills. Have you ever attended any public speaking workshops or courses?
Yes, I've attended a couple of workshops that focused on public speaking and presentation skills. They provided practical tips and techniques to enhance my delivery and connect with the audience.
That's fantastic. Attending workshops and courses can provide structured learning and help you gain new perspectives on public speaking. Do you have any advice for someone who wants to improve their public speaking skills?
My advice would be to start small and gradually challenge yourself. Practice speaking in front of friends or join a local speaking club to gain more confidence. And don't forget to embrace the learning process and celebrate every improvement along the way.
That's excellent advice. Building confidence in public speaking is a journey, and taking small steps and celebrating progress is key. Thank you for sharing your insights and experiences.
You're welcome. I hope it was helpful. Public speaking can be daunting, but with practice and the right mindset, anyone can become a confident and effective speaker.
Absolutely. Public speaking is a skill that can open doors and create impactful connections. Here's to embracing the stage and inspiring others with our words.